Hey guys, just doing a market analysis today. So the last video I made, we had actually. So I'll just talk about this trade that I took. So I took AUD JPY. I took a long on it. Pretty much oversold, and then we had the MACD show momentum. So I guess the original signal was, I got in late because I looked at it late. So if you see, the signal here is at 965, so it did move higher. It would have been slightly better than a break even, perhaps a break even if you would have actually took the same signal. You would have maybe got 10 or 20 pips on it, which is still good. I'm using on the bottom, using another indicator, Williams percent range, so you guys can check that out if you want. So last day we talked about the dollar going long. Was that yesterday or Friday? I think it was Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. So we were Thursday night, maybe around here. Actually, no. We talked about the dollar going long, but I think I told you guys I was in AUD CAD, was in AUD USD and NZD USD. So I think I got 7. I hit all of them 7. Last week I hit 7 and 1 loss. So I think I'm like 14 or 15 and 1 in the last 2 weeks, which is pretty huge. So I'm happy about that. So I still, when I have time, I'm going to code this, which I kind of started on the weekend. So I'm going to code the strategy and test it. Actually see what percent of a win rate it has on past history in real time. So that'll be awesome to just test it out when I have time. The strategy is a little tricky, so it might take a while. Anyway, so we'll just talk about, so that was a trade I closed it. I'm still on the Euro USD short. Probably I'll close that sometime today, later on. So let's just talk about the trades let's talk about where we were a couple days ago. So I started with AUD CAD. I don't know if I really like the crosses. I kind of feel like they could be dangerous. That's why it requires testing, perhaps. Yes, because the crosses kind of go in between the real market. Like, most people buy and sell based on the US dollar, so it can be risky. Anyway, so the entry was here. 380 went up first. Actually went up quite a lot, but that's part of that happens. So a lot of people got stopped out there, and once all the people got stopped out, pretty much it just continued down here. So it exited today sometime during the New York session. So it was a pretty big gain all across. I don't even know how many pips that was, but 91, maybe 40 pips on that. So then on AUD USD, we had the same idea here. That started on was it Friday or Thursday night? Thursday night, technically Friday for me. Got in around there. I think it was more than 100 pips. Entry was 68219. Yeah, so those like 120 pips. I don't think I got out at the bottom. Sometime in that red, about 100 pips. There's about 20 more. So pretty big move on there. 120 pips. That's pretty massive, right? So that was good. It took a while to move. So on Sunday, everyone got faked out. Pretty much everyone on Sunday they were like. So that was Friday, right? Then we had the dump. That Friday morning New York session, we had that dump on some kind of report, and then basically that started to pick back up on Sunday. Everyone got confused. Look at that it's like a perfect double top there. I don't trade patterns, but that's what it looks like, I guess. As you can see, whoops, most people trading this actually, like, I don't trade this way, but people put their stops above here, like the swing high. They put it somewhere up here, right? The stops. A lot of people got stopped out there too. Some people put it up there. Like, that's like, who would want to put a stop that high? But like, I don't know. Maybe some people have their strategies that work. If we get a average true range, we could see what people are putting their stops at. Because average true range will tell you what most, like, support and resistance people use average true range to set their stops. I think I showed that in a previous video. Anyway, so yeah, I guess people are shorting this too. Some people are longing it. Maybe the banks were definitely shorting here, as you can see. So we had, if you look here, we had the signal here, 219, and then it went up. Actually, what was that? 68219. Was it 68? 68219. 68505. So went up 30 pips first, which isn't too bad. Then had it massive. So after Sunday, everyone got faked out in that 22. So just before the Euro Open London session, they started to sell off non-US currencies. We just had the huge dump into the New York session. Had the jobs report today, which pushed it even farther. So yeah, exited. Pretty much that was the story for everything. New Zealand dollar first had the divergence. As you can see, we had the divergence. Prices going up, indicators moving down, RSI easily moving down, as you can see. Check out this peak to that peak. Prices going up, easy one here, to be honest. So that was all like that. Then pretty much I got in sometime on Sunday or Friday. I got into the pound. When did I get into this? I'll tell you when I got in. Nope, Sunday at 6 o'clock. No. 6 o'clock or 10 o'clock I got in. And yeah, so it moved down pretty quickly. A lot of people got faked out there. A lot of people are hoping, actually, so this is what happened. So a lot of people, retail traders, put their stops up here. 10 pips or something, right? Whatever it was. So 446. They put it probably around 546, maybe 550. Then the market just ate the stops, right? Ate the stops. Brokers ate the stops. Banks ate the stops. And then those people got stopped out. Then we had me. I'm not doing that. I'm not trading that way. I'm using my indicators for my stops. So you have some people doing that as well. So basically, well, I guess you can use average true range, but I'm not using an average true range here. I'm not using a support or resistance level for a stop. So mine just runs. So if I enter here and it goes up first, I'm okay with it. Well, I'll have to test it later on, but for now, I'm okay with it. So yeah, so that just moved down. It's just starting to move down. Move down a little bit. What was my entry? 105, 830. Is it really already 100 pips down? No way. I feel like I entered earlier. But okay, maybe it is 100 pips. So it's 100 pips down already. I'm still holding it. We're going to hold it. Maybe for that RSI to get just a bit lower. And then, yeah, so we're going to hold that. Probably see that level come down. Yeah, so that was it. UJ moved first. The pound did the exact same thing. Just a massive sell-off. I pretty much closed the position here sometime. I think it still could have ran more. I just closed it early. So same idea. People putting their stops, well, maybe even in there. Some putting their. That's quite a big gap for a stop. So people got stopped out there. That's why I don't like those. If they're buying here, Then they're putting their stops up here. I don't really like that way, trading that way. I don't like having a stop because your broker knows too if they're trying to eat your money, they can take it. They can have a sketchy system where they eat your stops. They move the prices around. Broker manipulation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So UJ had a huge move up, massive, still going. I was entering around here, 134264. So that's huge. It's like 300 pips. Where did I exit? Somewhere around here, 135. What is that? 1342. I was out maybe 136, somewhere around there. So yeah, that was awesome. Franc, dollar against the franc moving up. Initially moving down first, a lot of people getting stopped out there. It actually lagged throughout the moves, but it actually ended up moving quite nicely for quite a big gain. Whatever the gain was, you guys get the idea here. Gain was big. I didn't trade USD, so let's talk about what's coming up next. I think we can get a short on USD CAD, not yet. So that RSI moves up a little higher first. Check Heiken Ashi just to see. So it's not over bought yet on the candles or Heiken Ashi. So once it does, hopefully it will become overbought. And if it does, we'll see some momentum and we'll see what happens. So yeah, sometimes it can lag first for a while, so it just depends. Sometimes you won't get it right away. That's where testing comes in. Like this signal here, it actually wasn't a signal, so they won't all be winners, but I don't know. I'm doing pretty good here, 14-1, so we'll see. An expert advisor would be better, so I can actually test and see. I'm really excited to see how it would actually look one day, like what's the real percentage of the pairs. Some pairs are better than others. Like for example, the signal providers at top one, like markets. If you guys want some signals, by the way, check out top one markets. They have, if you deposit $50, not telling you to deposit. I don't even think you need to deposit to see. But if you do deposit, you can see a better way. So they have these signal providers. I'll show you guys next time. They have these signal providers that they're basically software engineers, or they're computer scientists. They code strategies, trading strategies. They've been doing it for a while. They've tested them all out. They have different pairs, like Euro against US, AUD CAD, for example, GBP CAD, and each other strategies they test it against different pairs to see which one. So on a strategy can work better on one pair versus another. So for example, one pair they have 70% win rate, one could have 80% win rate, one could have only 68% win rate. So that's so you guys can check it out. They have some signals there you can use. Actually, they update it live, so you can copy trade them if you want. Otherwise, yeah, so pretty much just waiting for that short. The DXY now looks pretty much neutral right now. We have the FOMC meeting next week for the interest rate hikes again. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Maybe that would push the DXY to overbought. So we'll see what happens with that. Bitcoin having the short, I think. Yeah, so Bitcoin had a bit of a short here. Not moving that well, to be honest. That's why I don't really like it that much. It's kind of neutral here. Ethereum did have the short. I posted that on my trading view if you guys checked it out. Bitcoin I did as well, but it ended up being just break even. I think I talked about that the other day. So we had the short on Ethereum. Ethereum's now hovering about neutral. XRP about neutral as well on the 4 hour. So oil had the OPEC meeting on Sunday. I'm not exactly sure what happened. They were trying to something about the Russian oil supply and demand. They're trying to put a cap on their, pretty much restrict their buying and selling or something. If you're interested on that story, check out News or Bloomberg. Well, how's it looking now? Still in a bearish phase, I guess. Daily. A little bit less than neutral, I guess. About 40 RSI. MACD's kind of in a bullish phase, but that could swing down, so we'll see. Let's see how weekly's looking. Looks like it might be turning down. We'll see. Monthly, of course, we know that it's short. So we could see that continue down. I think that I saw some talk of $60 a barrel. So that might be their target. Dogecoin, spike and then a sell-off, it looks like. So having the short here. I don't really trade that, to be honest. I don't trade those crypto pairs. If you're gonna buy crypto, it's pretty much just buy it and hold it. That's like the best thing to do. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. We'll probably just end it there. Thanks for watching. If you guys like the video, you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like. So there'll be obviously more market analysis is coming up in the future, so I'll be posting pretty much the market on a daily basis, or on a, not like maybe a couple times a week, at least when some moves are coming. So right now, just waiting for things to flip here. So you want to see overbought become oversold, that's how I work. Pretty much just use the RSI. Basically, USD CAD would be nice if it popped up and then, or if it, well, yeah, I don't know about here, moving down from here. So a lot of people right now, they're looking to short this because they think it's a double top. But we have this wick moving up here, so I don't really work like that. That is a massive wick though. Pretty massive. So yeah, so we'll probably just leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.